Okay, I think I have it on. Let's see. Okay. And we're back. We're back into camera land, everybody. Hope you're doing well. We'll see how many people pop in because this is an off schedule stream. But I was traveling this week in the Bay Area, so I wanted to get into class and make sure that I get some stream time. Okay. I'm in a new streaming software, so I'm just kind of being a little paranoid and like triple checking that I have everything right. Triple, quadruple checking. So while people pop in, I'll talk about what we're going to work on today. I taught this power flow last night. And we worked on a lot of, sorry, focus coming back in. I have to remember to stay center on my camera. So we worked on a lot of twists, hamstring openers, and then a lot of glute stabilization in order to feel comfortable working into a revolved half moon shape. And then this kind of version of like a really deeply twisted and contracted low lunge twist. So everything is going to be guiding us into that posture and into that position. So having a couple blocks can be really helpful and really awesome for today. Hi, Pi. Pi, you want to say hi to everybody? Let's have a kitty moment. Oh, this is Pi. She loves coming to class with me. Me, 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 me. Usually she just gets super interested in whatever we're doing because we're on the floor in her space. So That's what this girl's into right now. I like to just hold her by the feet. Also, just because it's kind of filtering around here in the top left-hand corner, I want to talk about my remaining events for this year. So the first one or the next one that I have going on is Ritual Solstice in San Diego. So that's going to be a dance performance. A dance performance that I'm preparing for. Show is produced by Amanda, my dear friend Amanda Ola. I'm really, really excited to be back for this show. So it's called Ritual Solstice Resurrection. And what's awesome about this show is that we did it, God, I'm trying to remember how many years ago. It might have been in 2018. Was that the first one? Maybe 2019, because we did it in San Diego. I think it was pre-pandemic. Wow, that's a trip to think about. Anyways, she's bringing back original cast, bringing back original concepts and ideas. So I'm reimagining my piece that I did for her as Fenrir, the Wolf of Darkness. So really excited to do that because hell yeah. And then after that, I'll be bringing back my inversion and arm balances workshop to Soho. So that will be on December 14th. And it's a pretty small and intimate little workshop because I'm only allowed to fit, I think, like 14 people max. Last time I did this workshop, it was sold out. It was packed, but it was really, really, really awesome. So if you're local to the LA area or like the Bay Cities, come through. If you're traveling, also, yes, please come through. Come through, get your inversions on. It's the last one of the year. After that, my husband is insisting that I take a break. So I'm going to actually take a real break. Those last 2 weeks of the month, I'm going to finally rest my goddamn bones because I've been doing a lot. And I'm ready for the break. I know, Pi, we're going to get started so soon. I promise. She's really excited to get going. I'm excited too. We'll get started in a couple minutes. So if you're here for class, like I mentioned earlier, we're going to be working our twists, our rotations. Use a couple of blocks because we're going to do some pretty heavy shoulder openers. Might be used for your balances, or at least I like to use them for my balances personally. So yeah. All right. I'm trying to pick what playlist I want to listen to. I was teaching bar last night, which, by the way, I am teaching a bar class this weekend. Originally, it was going to be the 30th, but then I thought people might be like traveling and they might be not around to take class, so I just bumped it up to this weekend. We're going to be doing a Dune-themed bar. What does that even mean? I don't really know. I made a playlist inspired by Giddy Prime. I made this playlist. I posted it up on TikTok, and like hundreds of thousands of people were like, hell yeah, I love this playlist. This is fucking rad. And I kept doing it with kind of other themes. So I made one that was like, I imagine this is the kind of music that the Bene Gesserit would listen to. So my sweet little Patreon Discord, which if you're in my Patreon but not on my Discord, what are you even doing with your life? One of my one of my Patreon babies was like, hey, I've been listening to your playlist. God, it would be so fun to do a bar class. And I was like, yeah, you're right. So we made it happen. So shout out to my community for being major inspirations. I don't know where I would be without you guys. I would just be teaching to myself, which might be what I'm doing today. But you know what? That's okay, because this live stream will live on forever. And I'm just happy that I was able to figure my shit out. If you've been a regular person that takes my classes and comes on live streams and wondering why everything's been really off, I started to realize that my Google Chrome was taking up all of my RAM and crashing my streams. So that hopefully won't be a problem anymore. All right, guys, it's time to get going. It's time to do the thing. Pi just left, but hopefully she'll be back. I'm sure once I get on the floor, she'll join me. Okay, everything looks good. I'm just gonna triple check that I have the right microphone on. Okay, great. Great, 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 great. Okay, so we are going to, I know the lighting's a little funky. The sun is so intense right now, so this is where we're at. We're gonna start with our block. We're gonna lay down on the floor, and we're gonna get started in a shape called supported bridge. I'm gonna turn this down a little bit so I'm not blasting your ears with my voice. So in order to get into our supported bridge, I want you to lay down all the way flat onto your back. Let me just restart this shit. Oh. And you'll push into your feet, lift up your hips, and slide the block underneath your low back. I'm doing this on the lowest level, but you can also do this on a higher level if you want. And we're going to start off with a couple rounds of breath. I notice that it feels a little bit easier to drop into some belly breathing when I'm here in this lifted position. Perhaps you extend your legs out long, and if you need to adjust your block lower in order to do that, take the arms up and overhead. We'll take one more breath in here. And then we'll bend into our knees. Let's lift up our hips. Remove the block out from underneath you, but keep the hips nice and high. Arms are down by your side. You can grip for the edge of your mat. Try to activate through your buns, activate through your hamstrings. Sometimes I like to literally touch those spots just to make sure everything's going. We'll take one more inhale breath here. And then with your exhale, return the spine down towards the floor. Good. Let's repeat. Peel the spine up and off of the floor. So feeling like you're articulating through. And then exhale, return back down. Good. Let's again go up. Maybe on this one, you come up onto your tippy toes so the heels are up. And then again, return back down. Good. Maybe you walk the feet a little bit tighter towards your butt. Again, return up. And then maybe you shoulder walk forwards and try to grab for the tops of your feet or the tops of your ankles. One more inhale breath. And with your exhale, return the spine back down. Now extend your legs up towards the ceiling. Roll out your ankles a little bit. I'm going to rip off my socks. Because I need to grip the floor. Okay, we're going to do a little bit of abdominal work. So maintain the extension of your legs, but peel up your head, neck, and shoulders. Challenge is to try to keep this kind of curvature and this kind of rotation, okay? Now extend your left leg and grab for the back of the right. You can split the legs even more as long as it doesn't compromise your low back position. Switch. Switch. Good switch. And switch. I love this kind of warm up. Just kidding, it sucks. We've got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep your right leg up, and then I want you to extend your left arm to the outside of your right leg and take the right arm up and overhead. Good. Hold that squeeze for 3, for 2, and 1. Switch. Reaching your right arm to the outside of your left leg, left arm up and overhead. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Gather the knees into your chest, relax the head, neck, and shoulders down, and then just take some little swirls and releases through the legs. Okay, let's go fingertips to knee pits. Take a few rocks and rolls up and down the length of your mat. And then we'll make our way all the way through to tabletop position, so all fours. Feeling a little rickety. All right, now take this time to warm up your spine. I'm actually gonna peel off a layer because I'm feeling warm. So ways you can warm up your spine: cat-cows, barrel rolls through the chest, maybe a combination of those things. Sorry, just adjusting my microphone. That'll be good. Oh my God, feeling rickety. All right, now let's get into a bit of wrist work. So you can go neutral spine, shift forward and backwards. Or my personal favorite, spin the hands around into external rotation. Walk the knees together and a little bit forwards, and maybe you kind of lean back towards your heels. Good. You can peel up one hand and bend the elbow. And then the same thing on the other side. This one stretches a lot more intensely through the undersides of your forearms. All right, shake out the hands a little bit. Woo. And then let's work our way into downward facing dog. So the way I like to get into that, I like to step back into a high plank position, then shift my hips up and back. Now, since it's our first downward facing dog, take your time here, pedal out the legs. Shift from right to left. Breathe deeply. Work into the openness of your shoulders. All right. We'll use our next inhale to come back forwards, high plank. Exhale, downward facing. Good. Forwards and backwards. Let's do 3 more. All right, lift up your heels, bend your knees, see the front. Step towards the front of your mat. We'll roll ourselves all the way up to standing. Arms sweep skywards. Inhale, breath. Exhale, bring hands to heart center. Again, inhale, sweep the arms up. And with your exhale, fold forwards. With your inhale, find a halfway lift, lengthen through your spine. Exhale, plant hands, step back, high plank. Glide forward, chaturanga, bend the elbows. Upward facing dog or back bend of choice. So that can be like a cobra if you're not quite feeling like getting into the spine yet. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Reset, breath in and breath out. All right, let's go again. Lift your heels, bend your knees, see the front, travel to the front. Maybe you work a hop. Halfway lift, exhale, fold. Rise to standing, inhale, breath. Exhale, bring hands to heart center. Maybe you bring the feet closer together. Sweep back up, lengthen through the tailbone, and then bend the elbows to 90 degrees. With your inhale, open up, back bend. And exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, chaturangas. Maybe you hop back on this one. Upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. All right, we're gonna go again. Lift your heels, bend your knees, see the front, travel to the front, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up to standing. Exhale, bring hands to heart center. Inhale, sweep back up. And exhale, forward fold, take it down. Halfway lifts, inhale. Exhale, plant your hands, chaturanga. Upward facing dog. And with your exhales, downward facing dog. Now, once more, let's lift our heels, bend our knees, travel towards the front. Halfway lift, breath in. Exhale, forward folds. Chair position, bend into your knees. Reach your arms towards the upper hand corner of your space. Breath in. Exhale, sweep your arms back behind you. Sit a little bit deeper into your chair. Nice. Now bring your hands towards heart center. Interlace, push, and press the arms in front of you. We're gonna go into half chair. This is a great introductory space to work half chair. If you're able to, try to bring your ears in alignment with your biceps. Good, so you're looking down, all right? Now the third part is to try to bring your torso parallel to your mat without the arms falling. It helps me to like lift my hips a little bit. Keep pushing. 3, 2, and 1, forward fold. Wow. Oh, it's a doozy for the shoulders. Halfway lift, inhale, breath. And with your exhale, step back just to a high plank position. All right, glide forward, lower down to your stomach. Okay, and now we're gonna work on a nice little shoulder opener. Nice is putting it nicely. Okay, this is an exercise that I did this last week with my arm balance teacher, Irene. Definitely follow her, recommend her programs, Fit Queen Irene. She's freaking awesome. So this is an exercise from her program, okay? Now I have both my blocks in front of me on their lowest levels. I'm imagining you could do this next exercise if you don't have blocks. It just might not be as intense of an exercise. So just to note that. All right, now we're gonna place our elbows just on the edge of the block. If you have a lot of your tricep on your block, you're gonna kind of miss the magic of this, okay? And then from here, connect your fingertips together, but keep the hands kind of like in this open and active shape. All right, now lower the head down, activate through the legs a bit, so kind of press into the feet, and then peel up, if you can, your chest, your belly, and maybe even your pubic bone. Hold that position. Lots of abs, lots of abs. Good. 3, 2, and relax. All right, we're definitely going to do that again. Because we should do things more than once. We should try them twice, maybe thrice. All right. Connecting your little fingertippies. And here we go. Peel up. Good. 4, 3, 2, and relax. Oh. Okay. Let's bring our, our hands by our side body. Oh. And you can push through tabletop and back into down dog. Or for more of like a strength-based transition, you can push from the bottom through high plank and then back into a downward facing dog. All right, keep your left foot onto the floor. Lift your right leg without opening your hip. So I don't want to see any of this. Close your hip down. Sometimes I like to look up my body and make sure that my right set of toes are turning straight down. Let's pull the right knee towards your chest. Inhale, back up. Exhale, knee to chest. Again, inhale, leg high. Exhale, knee to chest. Step through into a low lunge position. All right, now lower your left knee down towards the floor. We're gonna work into our Anjaneyasana, so we're stacking our shoulders above our hips. And I just want you to kind of see where you're at right now. Arms are down by your side. Lovely. And then we'll bring our arms up. Take an inhale breath. And with your exhale, either work into floating half split or half split with your hands onto the floor supporting you. Good. Inhale, reach the arms back up. And with your exhale, see if you can float back. Again, inhale forwards. Exhale, sweep back. I just love lunges. Do them almost every single class. Rebend into your front knee, tuck back toes, lift back knee. Adjust the left foot. Let's go into warrior 2. Left arm behind you, right arm forwards. Now take a moment to soften through your shoulders. Turn your palms to face up. Take your neck out of the equation and then return the palms to face down. Inhale, find reverse warrior. Exhale, find your side angle. Good. Inhale, find your reverse triangle, straighten through your front leg, reach the right arm up and back. And with your exhale, let's go into a low lunge position. Square off on your back toe. From there, let's go into a low lunge twist. Reach your right arm skywards. Return your right hand down to the floor, and let's go through Ekapada Chaturanga. Upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. We're starting super basic, then we build, okay? Right leg stays. Left foot lifts up towards the ceiling. Nice and square. Maybe you, again, like me, look up your body. I'm always realizing that I need to adjust a lot more. All right, breath in. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Step through to your low lunge position. Lower the knee down. Stack up. All right, so you're kind of just checking in here with where you're at, how far the hands can reach towards the floor. No pressure if you feel like it's not that far, right? We're just getting into the hip flexors and legs right now. All right, let's take our arms high. Anjaneyasana, breath in. Exhale, half split your way. So maybe you go for, right, the floating version, which really requires you to stay square. Inhale up. Exhale, sweep. Again, inhale up. And exhale, sweep back. Wow, feeling the tightness. All right, bring it back forwards, tuck right toes, lift up the knee, pivot the right heel, warrior two. Now, same thing, it's kind of our first moment here, so check in with some shoulder softness, turn the palms to face up, and then return the palms down. Good, find your reverse warrior. Oh. And then take it into your side angle. Inhale, find your reverse triangle. Exhale, take it down to your low lunge. And then we go into our low lunge twist. Left arm reaches up. All right, return the left hand down, high to mid plank. Upward facing. And exhale, downward facing. All right. We're gonna go through another round, then we'll take a real break because I want us to just capitalize on these kind of fresh feels that we have going on. So we're gonna practice working some hops to the front of our mat. So kind of our first level of that is playing with a donkey kick. So for our donkeys, I like to walk my feet a little bit closer, bend my knees, and then try to hop and kick myself in the butt. Maybe you start to kind of catch and feel your balance. All right, now wherever you're at, whether you were just kicking or balancing, make your way to the front of your mat, halfway lift, inhale, and exhale, fold. With your inhale, let's take it into our chair position. And exhale, sweep the arms back. Now take your hands to heart center, interlace, push, press, half chair. Maybe in your half chair, you lift up your heels. Last three. Oh God, balance feels weird. 2. And 1, take your hands to the floor. Open up your knees. Let's prep for some crow. So knees onto your triceps, right? If you're just not vibing with the thought of working into crow prep or crow, my little sitch for you today is to just hang out in a malasana. Yeah? So whatever works for you. My heart rate monitor says, you doing it right now, girl, and I agree. Okay, so if you're working for your crow, knees on triceps, try to round and protract. Remember that exercise we did with the blocks? Try to feel that same sensation like you're like pressing, right? Rounding, contracting. It's a weird feeling to work towards, but it is a fantastic sensation to start to tap into, especially if inversions and arm balances are part of your goal set. I know they're not in a goal set for everybody, but whatever. All right. Think about heels to butt. Lost it there for a second. And then you can step back from these. You can shoot back, move through a chaturanga. Meet me back in a downward facing dog. All right. We're gonna get into some open hip legs here. Hooray. Right leg lifts. Open up your hip, bend into your knee. Take some swirls with that leg. Take it the other direction. And then really like tap back into what your shoulders are doing. Are they like reacting a lot to what your leg's doing? Good. For a little extra feel, Keep the hip open, but lower your left forearm down to the ground. All right, let's lift up, tap right knee, right tricep. Inhale, lift right leg high, cross body. Let's kick it out to the side. Fallen triangle. Roll to the instep of your back foot, reach your left arm high. Oof. Wow. All right, bring it back around. Right leg lifts up. Exhale, knee towards your nose, step through to your low lunge. Now we're gonna come up into a high crescent. So stacking your shoulders up above your hips, arms reaching up overhead. We're gonna work into a hamstring stretch, but it's kind of a funky little version. So listen, bend into your left knee a lot, lean back, lengthen through your right leg, sweep your arms back. You can go hands to the floor, or again, arms sweeping back. Good, rebend into your front knee, rise all the way up. With your exhale, take it into warrior two. Now we're gonna switch up our order a little bit here. Lean forward, take yourself into your side angle. Option to work into your full extended, so taking your left arm up and overhead. Sometimes people tend to pop their hips out for this. Pull that hip underneath you. Inhale, find your reverse triangle. Exhale again, come into your side angle, full extension or double utthita. It's tough, I know. I do it because I love you. 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, Trikonasana. Right arm down, left arm high. Block can be underneath this right hand if you need it. Take a breath in. Exhale, sweep the left arm around you. Bend into the left leg, turn out. Work into your skandasana or your low lateral lunge. So low lateral lunge, you're just up higher. Both of your feet are pointing in this direction. Now I want to give you time to play here, maybe opening up through the arms. We'll take an inhale breath. And with your exhale, push into your skandasana over towards the other side. All right, let's turn and pivot all the way to the front into your low lunge twist. Roll to the outside edge of your left leg, pick up this right leg, and drop the foot behind you. Wild thing, really push. Great, bring it around, high to mid plank, upward facing, and exhale, downward facing dog. All right, we're gonna do the other side, then we're gonna take a real break. You guys got this. Left leg high. Open up your hip, bend into your knee. Take a little swirl of your left leg. Oh my God. Reverse. I'm just gonna be complaining the whole time, just warning you guys. I'm just thinking of my sweet students that I subjected to this flow last night. All right, for more feeling, take the right forearm down towards the ground. Ooh. All right, lift up, lengthen through the left leg, pull knee to nose, step through low lunge. Rise up into your high crescent, stack shoulders, reach the arms up overhead. Take a breath in. Exhale, we're gonna do that kind of like funky little hamstring stretch here. Bending into the left knee, lengthening through the left leg. Ooh, spicy. All right, bring it back into your bend, rise up, high crescent. Exhale, warrior two. All right, we're taking it into our side angle. Option for full extension. My thighs. All right, take it up, reverse warrior. Take it back into your side angle. Option for double utthita. You a bad bitch, you can do it. Ugh. 3, 2, and 1. Bring it up, reverse triangle. That should feel nice. Exhale, Trikonasana triangle pose. So left arm down, right arm high. Oh. Take an inhale breath. Exhale, big sweep of this right arm. Take yourself through to your Skandasana. Give yourself some time to play, especially if you just dove in a little bit more on the other side, right? Okay. Maybe on this one, instead of using your hands, you try to make your transition without. Now, obviously, coming higher out of it offers its own little challenges, but maybe you try to stay really low. Oh. Great, let's turn and rotate. Finding your low lunge twist, and then roll to the outside edge, pick up your left leg, drop this left foot behind you, find your wild thing. Strength through the right arm, please. Take it around, high to mid plank. Oof. Upward facing. My back's feeling better and better the more we go. Exhale, downward facing dog. All right, everybody, take a break. You earned it. I'm getting my water. I got a new water bottle, by the way. I'm really stoked on it. My other one was just on its last legs. I dropped it so many times. And I was also tired of like sippy straws. So this is like the Yeti one that has like the little chug top. I love it. Sponsor me, Yeti. Oh. Okay. Let's talk about some new transitions we're gonna work on this other side. You don't have to like do them with me unless you wanna try it out. But these are gonna require some knee over toe, some really deep things, okay? All right. So this first one that we're going to work is gonna come out of our Skandasana. So if you're still working in like lateral lunges, this isn't gonna be the one for you, okay? And that's okay. We're all working to different goals, working different goals. It's a lifelong practice, guys, and it's not a competition. So hopefully I'm giving you guys a good enough angle of this. I'll turn a little bit this way so you can see. All right, so you're in your Skandasana. Life is good. I'm gonna say, all right, here comes the addition. Left hand comes behind you, plant, push, and rotate. I'm up on my big toe ball mound of this left leg. It's almost like a wild thing, but just a lot deeper and a lot more intense. I'm like, my foot's literally shaking. Then you're gonna bring it back around into your Skandasana and listen, like butter. We're gonna transition to the other side, straight into your low lunge twist, and through into your wild thing on the other side. I want that to feel and look buttery, right? We're not doing shape hit, shape hit, shape hit. I want it to feel like one amorphous move, true flow, yeah? I should do it on the other side probably. Skandasana. Right hand, push around. Bring it through, push to the back, rotate. All right, you're gonna just move through to your chaturanga from there, but it would be cool to reverse it a little bit. All right, you guys ready? I don't know if I'm ready, but I guess we have to be. In 10 seconds, we'll meet in downward facing dog. We're gonna throw in some other stuff at the back, but we'll get there when we get there. Downward facing dog, let's get it.
Okay, right leg lifts. Hip opens. Tap right knee to right tricep. Inhale, right leg lifts. Right knee, left tricep. You can kick it out to the side, finding your little fallen triangle, or try to get into Visramashtrasana. A little bit of endurance. Hold, hold, hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take it back into your three-legged dog. And then you can step through, working into your lunge, or you can try a kick, a switch kick. My mat moves on my floor, so I'm a little scared. Yay! All right, new stuff. Take a breath in. Exhale, open up, twist to the right-hand side. Exalted warrior. Nice. Take it down into a low lunge twist. Let's go back into our exalted warrior. Maybe on this one, you work for a little more depth. Good. Bring it around, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse. And with your exhale, triangle. Breath in. Exhale, sweep into your skandasana to the back. Left hand plants, here we go. Push the hips, rotate around. Return back, push to the front, smooth transition, all the way into your wild thing. Take it around, high to mid plank, upward facing. And exhale, downward facing dog. Oh my God. Okay, left leg lifts. Open hip. Tap left knee to left tricep. Left leg lifts. Exhale, left knee, right tricep. Kick the leg out to the side. Or Visramashtrasana. All right, bring it around, left leg high, and either step through or work your hops. High, crescent. Open twist to your left hand side. I'm just trying to keep my shit collected. Yeah, heart rate is almost at 150. My goodness. All right, exalted. Get into your lunge twist. And we're gonna try for some more depth. Here we go. Good. Bring it around. Warrior 2. Inhale, find your reverse. Exhale, triangle. Inhale, big sweep. Exhale, take it into your skandasana. All right, stay or take the right hand behind. Rotate, push. Come back to skanda. Smooth move, baby. Here we go. Push to the front. Rotate. And then take it through your high to mid. Upward facing. Child's pose or down dog. Wow. All right, guys. Good work. We're gonna give your arms a bit of a break, and we're gonna get into some leg work here that's gonna help us for our last shapes today. So for this one, we might need a block, I don't know. Depends on you and your strength today. I can already tell my legs feel shaky, so super solid start. I'm gonna just put this up here. Okay, so it's my goal, my hope, that you can do 5 to 10 of these, okay? The first thing, or first level or layer, balancing on your right leg, stepping back and either doing like a little squat or coming all the way down to flat foot, flat shin, and back up. Why are we doing this? Because I want you to start to work into the strength of the hamstring and of the glute. The next step to this, which is a hell of a lot meaner, another mean thing Irene has done to me, working a foot grab, okay? So I'm gonna aim to tap my left knee onto this block. That's like level 1 of the mean stuff. I'm kind of placing the block like a little bit further back from my ankle, right? You can also do this tapping the knee all the way down to the floor. I'm gonna go for 3 more. Sometimes it helps me to reach my opposite arm forward. All right, relax. Jesus. It's a good thing I'm listening to really aggressive and motivating music right now. Because I feel like my butt's gonna fall off. All right, let's go for side 2. So again, those options, just a little step back lunge with a hinge forward, right? Flat shin tap, working hand on foot, knee tap to block, or all the way to the floor. I did the all the way to the floor last night, so I'm just gonna thumbs up myself on that today. Capture. Two. And 1. Woo! That is hard, everybody. Kick those blocks to the front. All right, we're gonna go through one last flow, and we're going to introduce our peak positions in here. Then we're all done. Because we're gonna be working on a half moon, I like having blocks available for that because it is kind of funky for the balance. So I'm just gonna have my blocks center in front of the mat, ready for me to play. Okay, let's meet in a downward facing dog. Let's take 5 breaths here together. Reset, recalibrate. Another inhale breath. And exhale out. With your next inhale, lift up your right leg, open up the hip, bend into the knee. Maybe from here you drop back, find your rotation. Good, bring it all the way back up, 3-legged. You can do that switch kick jump or just take your foot through. I'm just gonna go easy on myself now. Inhale, rise up, high crescent. Exhale, take yourself into that funky hamstring stretch again. Good. Inhale, bring it back up into your high crescent. And then take yourself into a low lunge twist, prayer style hands. So left elbow works onto the outside of your right thigh, thumbs close towards heart center. Now I know typically in this shape, we look towards the right hand side. Now I want you to look down. Lean forward. So kind of start to press off of your left toes. Tap your left knee to your right calf. Hold this shape. And then from here, we're gonna lengthen out into our revolved half moon. Just like you're blossoming, blooming a little bit. Last 3. Last 2. And 1. Can we return to that original shape? Beautiful. And then step back into your high crescent. Oh my God. Warrior 2. Inhale, find your reverse triangle. Exhale, Trikonasana triangle pose. Take a big sweep of your left arm. Take yourselves back towards the front. Heel toe the right foot over towards your left. Take yourself into a half pigeon. I like to anchor my right foot with my left hand, kind of taking a moment to scoot backwards in place. Oh. Good, you can stay just like you are. Maybe you want to reach back, grab for your left leg, work some mermaid. All right, let's release. Step back into downward facing dog. You totally have the option of going through a chaturanga, but we're already here. All right, let's lift up your left leg. Open up the hip, bend into the knee. Maybe peek over the arm. Drop the left foot back, rotate. Take it back up into your three-legged. And then exhale, knee to nose. Step through to your low lunge. Let's rise up into our high crescent. With your exhale, take it into your little weird hamstring stretch we've been doing. Great, back up into your high crescent. And then exhale, let's go into our twist. Elbow to the thigh. All right, now we're gonna look down. We wanna think about really centering our weight here. Work for your weight shifts. Tap. Good, open up into your revolved half moon. Good, try to come back to your shape. Last 3, last 2, and 1. Step back, high crescent. Woo! Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, find your reverse triangle. Oh my God. Exhale, take it to triangle. And then take a big sweep of the right arm. Heel toe, left foot over towards the right. Work into your half pigeon. Again, my little suggestion of anchoring the foot, keeping yourself upright. Maybe you work your bend, your myrrh.
right, and release your leg. You can step back into your downward facing dog. You can work into tabletop. Everything from here on out is going to be on the ground. Wow, my hips feel great. All right, walk or hop yourself to the front, Malasana. And then take your hips down towards the floor and find your Baddha Konasana. So feet together, knees nice and wide. You can be closer or further away from your heels. Just getting that nice stretch into the low back. All right, let's bring you back up and we'll lengthen our right leg forward in front of us. And we're gonna work half hero. So lean off to one side, top of the left foot and shin on the floor. Sometimes moving the calf flesh can really help you there. Now, if this just isn't great for your knee, it just does not feel good, don't force it. Maybe you try Janu Shirshasana, so you bring sole of the foot to the right inner thigh, because our first thing we're gonna do is fold forwards over the leg. Good, now if you're easily able to hang on to the foot here, bring yourself up and try to extend the leg towards the ceiling. Good, maybe you try to keep it there, release, reach the arms up. Awesome, take that leg down. Good, we'll all bring ourselves up and take this left leg towards the front. Cross over the leg, sit up tall, and let's twist to our left-hand side. Great, extend the legs in front of you, but keep this cross of the left leg on top. Fold forwards over those crossed legs. All right, bring yourselves up, left foot onto the floor. Let's go into our half hero other side. So top of the right foot, move the calf flesh out of the way. Fold forwards over the left leg. Lots of foldies because we did lots of back bends, guys. All right, if you're easily able to grab your foot, bring it up. Grab and extend your left leg towards the ceiling. Maybe you release, try to hold it up. 3, 2, and 1. Take that leg down. All right, lean off to one side, untangle your leg. Cross the foot to the other side of the left. Sit up tall, rotate in your twist. Great, and then extend this right leg long, fold over the legs. Great. Bring yourself up. Uncross your legs, but bring both knees into a bend, kind of curling yourself up into a ball. Flex the feet. You're now balanced on your butt. Go for your big toe grabs here, and then try to take yourself either into your little boat position here, or even your full extended boat. Tall spine, tall spine. Great. Now this one can get a little sketchy, okay? So be smart. Take the legs out towards the side. Challenge here is to get onto your sits bones. Those ischial tubies. Hold, last 3, last 2, and 1. Bring it back in, and then lower down to a hollow body. Hold that hollow body. Reach, 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 reach. Maybe the arms come overhead. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, release. And let's take just a brief moment here in our Shavasana. Allowing ourselves to be soft, digging the shoulders beneath you. As always, friends, it's extra special to teach you, whether that's online, like we are now, or in person. Every day that we get to move our body is extra special. I consider it a gift. So thanks for hanging. Thanks for playing. Be extra sweet to yourselves today. Hydrate, eat some food, take good care of yourselves. Can finally let my hair go free. Oh my goodness. I need my water. Really went through it. I feel great. It almost took everything out of me, but honestly, that's nice. All right, my darlings, if you got to split, you got to split. Those that came today, thank you so much. Hey, Sarah, thanks again for coming. Legs are feeling it now. Yes. Oh my God. Emergency, emergency. Paging Dr. Beats. Emergency. Thanks for coming, Renee. I know that was rude of me, wasn't it? Yeah, I'm glad I changed the bar date because I just was like, wait a second. I don't know if everybody can make it because it's a holiday week in America. So yeah, I will be teaching our beginners level class tomorrow. So that's Patreon exclusive. So if you want to start to come to those Zoom flows, you know what to do. Join me in the crew on Patreon, doy. And then Saturday we'll have our bar. So it'll be an hour later than this class. So it's 10 o'clock, right? Well, we did this class at 10 o'clock on the West Coast. Saturday we're going to be at 11 o'clock Pacific time. So that's 1 o'clock Central, 2 o'clock Eastern. Yeah. Math. How was the stream for you guys? This is my first time really streaming officially on OBS. Did it look okay? Sound okay? Everything okay? If it went well, I'm stoked because it's been like months of me fighting my technology. Bless. Bless. Everything was smooth, no problems. Excellent. I figured it out. It's so weird because everything has been the same. Just a browser was crashing my system. Kind of weird. But I read up on it a little bit, and it seems like Google Chrome does take up a lot of random access memory space. So yeah, we just won't use Chrome then. And that's the solution. We found the winning configuration, yes. So apologies for some weird couple of weeks. Glad we figured it out because I missed doing this. And like this, showing you guys what we're doing. All right, lovelies, I'm gonna close down the stream. Love you all so much. If I don't see you this week at our other things on Thursday and on Saturday, then hopefully I'll see you back to normal on Monday. Just a little note, next week's beginners class, which is normally on Thursday, is gonna be on Wednesday because our holiday's on Thursday. I know, lots of things to think about. Yes, we are back. Okay, lovelies, thank you so much for coming. And I will see you next time. Thank you again. See you. Bye. Yay. Yes, please come. Please come. That would be amazing. That would be so awesome. All right. See ya.